Hey, welcome to the Daily Bird for November 28th, 2019, and happy Thanksgiving to anyone from the United States which happens to watch these. I think I have one or two people, one of which is Beth's uncle, which his name is Tom, but I call him Thom because it's Thom. Sorry, Thom, if you're watching. Or not uncle, cousin, sorry. I, family relations. But yeah, because it's I guess it's Thomas, but I call you Thom if you're watching this. That's just me. I get corrected every time. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving. um, but okay, so what I want to talk about today, other than turkey, which because it's not Canadian Thanksgiving, so I'm not gonna be eating turkey. I'm having pizza for dinner. Um, my daughter Zion is at the semi-formal dance, and it is her 1 month anniversary with her boyfriend Eddie. So a month ago, I interviewed Eddie. I went through the things where he had to talk to me, which he did. He had to I asked him where I was Jesus, and he said he was not sure, which is fine. Since then, he's become in a small group, in my small group, which I give him massive credit for. Um, I got too much headspace here. Sorry, and and yeah, he's come to church a couple times and stuff. So awesome credit for that. I give the kid a lot of respect for that kind of stuff. Um, and the third question or third thing is if they go on a date, he has to tell me details. They haven't gone on a date yet officially. Zion thinks. See, you can agree with me or disagree with me. I'd like to know. Hanging out at my house all day, is that a date? No. Hanging out at the mall or the library all day, is that a date? No, in my opinion. A date is when you go out to do something particular. So, yeah, they haven't been on a date yet. I call them bananas or grapefruits because just as if you're going to just use terms like, oh, I can call them a date, well, then I can call them banana or grapefruit. It's fine. So if they hang out at my house, it's called a banana. If they hang out at the mall, it's called a grapefruit. It's just me. Anyway, so it's her 1 month anniversary with Eddie, and the fourth one is obviously if he touches her, and fifth one is he'll be expected to come to my house. Well, he's been at my house many times already. He's hung out. He's come for full days. Like we picked him up before church. He came back after church and stayed the whole day. He's come back and then stayed for a little while. He's come back and stayed for half the day. He's hung out here on a Saturday for most of the day. So, yeah, I think he's fulfilling that option. We've watched movies with him and stuff. So, and yeah, I with Zion said this is her third boyfriend. The first one I never officially met as her boyfriend because he ran away like a little girl. I usually use other language, I'll be honest, but yeah, he ran away. When he dumped Zion so he wouldn't have to talk to me because he didn't want to come and talk to her father, which says a whole lot about him. And she regrets she doesn't regret dating him and she dated him in a bad way, like she hid it from me. She regrets that, but she doesn't regret dating him because you know it taught her something. We talked about that tonight. And then she dated another guy named Chase who did the whole thing with me too, where he showed up, I interviewed him, and they dated for a couple months and then or at least a month or two, I don't know, maybe, and then they broke up. He broke up with her, broke her heart. And now there's Eddie. So he did the 5 things. He's been to my house a bunch. He's in my small group, and with Chase, I said often like, oh, he seems like a good kid, and people go, why seems? I'm like, well, I'm gonna give him 6 months. So Chase still seems like a pretty good kid. I question some of the things he did. Chase, if you're watching this, which he still occasionally does, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, I'm not thrilled with what you did, but God bless you. Forgiveness. It's all good. Zion's friends with you again, so it's all good. But Zion, I've been saying, well, Eddie seems like a good kid. And she goes, when is he going to be a good kid, not seem like a good kid? And that was Tuesday. Tuesday, he came to small group. We talked about a bunch of stuff in small group, and I just said to her, I said, he's a good kid. And she's all happy, and because thankfully, my opinion matters to my daughter. I'm really happy about that. So, they're at semi-formal tonight, so I hope they're having a great time. I dropped Zion and her best friend Sharon off, and then I'm going to be picking them all up and dropping them all off, and then bringing Zion home. So you got like, well, it's funny because I talked about us getting kicked out of our room, and my friend Brian Lomax literally was just like, not a chance is that happening. But you gotta let kids grow up, and you gotta let them make decisions, or they're gonna rebel. And I know where my daughters are generally, and they talk to me. So the price of that is I gotta allow them to grow up and make good and bad choices sometimes. Sometimes where I'm like, I know this is a bad choice, but I can't fix it. I can't not let them make it because they got to make it so because they'll learn from it. So, but I don't think Eddie, Eddie watches these too occasionally. Eddie, you're not a bad choice. Proud she's with you. So, don't screw it up, bud. Don't break her heart. Anyways, God bless. You guys have a good night. I hope the semi-formal was good.